Hi everyone, let's talk about some topics we haven't covered yet. First of all, minor chords. If I play this C minor chord, and then I play this E minor chord, and then I play this A flat minor chord, and then I play this E minor chord, and then I play this B minor chord, and then, for example, this D minor chord again. I could keep going like this. As long as you play minor chords and nothing else, there is no defined key and no defined mode. We don't know yet what key we're in. We don't know what mode we're in yet. It's as if we're floating in an undefined space. The same goes for major chords. D major 7, F major 7, B major 7, G major 7. I could keep going. Also, there's no defined key or mode as long as you just keep playing major chords. So if you see that like 3 or 4 minor chords or 5 or 6 major chords behind each other and you try to analyze it, well, that might be hard. You might not be able to define like, oh, it's in the key of C major or C minor or whatever mode or whatever key, because there is no key, there is no mode. Then, transposing using one note as a bridge. Imagine I play the C chord and I sing, for example, this E. Na, na. So by holding this E, I was able to play an A major 7th chord. So I could switch from this C chord to this A major 7th chord. When you look at the chords of C major, you will see the A major 7th chord doesn't belong to the key of C major. So the only reason I could play another chord there is because I'm holding this note, and the note is a bridge to an unrelated chord, and I can switch. So if I would like, I could just switch from C major to A major by holding that note. But this A major 7th chord could very well be the 4th degree, for example, in E major 7. So imagine I'm in C, I'm in the key of C major, and I sing E. So I've switched from the key of C major towards the key of E major by playing first this A major 7th chord, which is the 4th degree that leads back to this 1st degree chord of E major. Let's do it again and go into some other direction. So, E. I've just played D flat minor. I switched from C major to D flat minor, or you could call that chord C sharp minor 2, by just holding that one note. So a note is a very easy bridge to whatever key, to whatever mode. You can decide. It's like, yeah, it's a bridge to whatever. So that's nice to know, isn't it? Then, you can also transpose using one chord as a bridge. I wrote an example here. Imagine I play C major 7, then D minor 7, G7, and then C major 7 again. The moment I play this C major 7th chord, we don't know yet whether I'm in C major or not, because this C major chord might, for example, as well be the 4th degree of G major. So that's the 4th degree of G major. We don't know yet. Are we in C major? Are we in G major? We don't know. We only know after we have played that 2-5-1 progression. So if I play this chord first, and then I do 2nd degree, D minor chord, 5th degree dominant chord, and now I'm definitely in C major. I have confirmed the mode by playing this 2-5-1 movement towards this 1st degree chord. Now I go on. I play F major 7. This chord fits within the key of C major. Have a look here. C major 7, D minor, you got the G7 chord here, and here it is. F major 7 is the 4th degree. So nothing unnatural here. But then this chord, B flat major 7. B flat major 7 doesn't fit with the key of C major. So what happened? Why is this chord suddenly here? Have a look. In the key of F major, you actually have a B flat major 7th chord. What happened is that I'm here in the key of C major, and in this part, I'm in the key of F major. I switch from this 4th degree chord F major. I use this chord as a bridge. I make it the 1st degree of F major, and that's what happens here. The 4th degree becomes the 1st degree. And then I go on in F major. I go on because I play the C7 chord, which is the dominant, and the dominant leads back to 1, to the 1st degree. So I have confirmed here that I'm now in F major. So I start in C major, I confirm that I'm in C major, and then there is a chord that doesn't fit, and I confirm why it doesn't fit, because I've switched over here to the key of F major. Let me play all those chords for you. I start with C major 7. Then I'm going to confirm it by playing the 2-5-1 movement. This is D minor, 2nd degree, G7, 5th degree, towards the 1st degree. Now we're here, the bridge chord. We don't know that it was a bridge chord, but now we do. I play the B flat major 7th chord, then the C7th chord, and then the F major 7th chord. These chords all sound quite natural behind each other. Such a bridge bridges those chords in a way that you don't feel it, that you have switched from C major to F major. But there is a but, and I wrote it down here in my advice. The but is that I'm singing towards the C over here. My home chord is C2. So the whole melody is going towards the C. And the last chord here is also the C chord. So I am in C. In this part, it switches. I have to start singing towards the F now, and the home chord will be F now, F major 7. So I'm switching from this home chord to this home chord. That's quite okay. I could, but there is a second change too. The scale of C major has no black keys, you see that, but the F major scale is using a B flat instead of a B. So there are two changes. Over here, I'm singing towards the C. By now, I'm singing towards the F. And on top of that, as you can see here, there is no B anymore. There is a B flat. So there are two changes. And this makes it quite unnatural. You have this in classical music or in jazz, but in pop music, we try to avoid two changes at a time. Let me explain this a bit better. When you switch from C major to C minor within the same song, let me do that. This is the C major scale. This is the C minor scale. Then there is only one switch at a time because we keep singing towards the C. C major, we sing towards the C. In C minor, we sing towards the C. The only difference is that we have other scale notes. We suddenly have an E flat, an A flat, and a B flat. So there is one change. The scale changed. If we switch between C major and A minor, this A minor is the relative minor of C major. Have a look. This is the scale of C major, and this is the scale of A minor. So, in C major, I'm singing towards the C. In A minor, I'm singing towards the A. But there are no black keys involved. Do you see that? The notes stay the same. There's not a sudden change that one of the notes suddenly becomes a flat. That's not happening. So that's one change at a time. The most natural way is that you have C major and you switch to the parallel C minor. A little bit more unnatural is that you switch between C major and A minor. So from C major to the relative A minor. That's a little bit more unnatural because I'm singing towards the C and suddenly I have to change that. More unnatural, even a little bit artificial, is that I switch singing from C to F, and on top of that I have to change this B, which is part of C major 7, into a C flat. That's two changes at a time. All right, that's it.